What's up, my way past cool dudes and doodads? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and today I will be reading Telly's Diarrhea, a Sesame Street funny pasta written by the Shadow Lioness. Now, of course she has done funny pastas as well as some creepy pastas, and I decided to give this funny pasta a read because why not? Oh, Shadow Lioness, thank you very, very much for giving us permission to read your stories like this one. Keep up the good work, girl. Now, since Skyrunner will be reading this and Shadow Lioness already read this funny pasta, I decided to just give it a read because this one has got to be funny. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get reading. It was a beautiful day on Sesame Street. There was a monster named Telly, and he was walking to Hooper's store for lunch. He was passing by Oscar's trash can when he smelled something bad. It was Oscar's usual garbage smell. Then Telly had an idea. He decided that he would tell Oscar that his garbage in his trash can smelled like diarrhea. "Hey, Oscar, your trash can smells like diarrhea in here." Okay. "Oh, man, sorry," Telly said as he chuckled. Oscar popped his head out of the garbage can in a grumpy mood. "Who cares about that, Telly? I love the smell of diarrhea in my trash can," Oscar replied with a grumpy tone. But Telly ignored him and continued his way to Hooper's store for lunch. "So he doesn't like the smell of diarrhea, eh? Well, I have a prank to pull on him." Oscar snickered as he pulled out a bottle of wasabi sauce and began to head his way over to Hooper's store. Oh, man. At Hooper's store, Telly walked in to find some people already inside. At one of the booths were Jeffy, Mario, Rosalina, and Black Yoshi. They were eating their lunch. Then Telly saw at the other booth, Telly saw the Teen Titans. Telly sat at the front of the table, and Mr. Sanford was taking the orders. "Hey, Telly, what can I get you today?" Mr. Sanford asked. "I would like to have a cheese sandwich today," Telly said, as Oscar, who was behind the counter of Hooper's store, and he had a Chipotle burrito, and Oscar put it in wasabi sauce inside the burrito. Although Oscar was hiding behind the counter, he was crouching down so no one would see him. "We have a special today on Chipotle burritos today." "Telly?" Mr. Sanford began. "Want to try it?" "Really?" Telly asked. I've never had a Chipotle burrito before. What's in it?" "Well, it's got rice, beans, chicken, corn, cheese, and veggies," Mr. Sanford replied. "I think you would give it a shot. You will like it." With that said, Telly had decided to give it a try. "Well, why not? Of course I'll give it a try," Telly said, as Mr. Sanford got Telly his Chipotle burrito on a plate. As Telly began to munch on his burrito with wasabi sauce inside it, Oscar was outside the store and in his trash can. Wait till Telly has explosive diarrhea. It will teach him what will happen if he says my trash can smells like diarrhea. Oscar snickered as he hid inside the trash can. His trash can, I should say. Telly munched down on his Chipotle. When the Shadow Reader walked inside, he was hungry after chasing after Patrick for taking his laptop away from him. Mainly because Shadow had locked Patrick in the basement for trying to post not safe for work content on his channel. "Hey, Mr. Sanford, can I have a green tea with hot dogs, please?" Shadow Reader said as Mr. Sanford got to work on making Shadow his lunch. "Who's that man, Robin?" Starfire asked as she and the rest of the Titans noticed the Shadow Reader in Hooper's store. "I think it's Shadow Reader. He's trying to find Patrick who took away his laptop," Robin explained to Starfire. "I do hope he isn't planning to post not safe for work stuff on his channel again. Not like when Patrick Star came to the tower to try to do that on the Titan's computer. Excuse me, who are you? Telly asked Shadow Reader as he was halfway finishing his Chipotle. My name's the Shadow Reader, and I'm here to get lunch and to find Patrick, Shadow Reader replied, as Telly finished his Chipotle burrito within a few seconds. When Shadow's lunch was finished, he began to munch down on his hot dogs. Oh, I could go for some chili dogs myself right about now. However, Telly began to feel a bit weird after eating his Chipotle burrito. The Titans began to sense something was up. I have a bad feeling about this, Cyborg said as Telly let out a loud fart. It's starting to stink up Hooper's store. Telly, are you okay? Mr. Sanford asked. Oh, I don't feel so great, Telly replied as his stomach began grumbling violently. Daddy? What's going on with Telly? Jeffy asked Mario. I don't know, Jeffy. His fight smells like dog crap, Mario said. Telly groaned in pain as he let out another loud and wet fart. Oh, man. Ew, Mario. I think Telly is going to explode, Rosalina said, as she knew what Chipotle burritos do when they come out on the other end. Daddy, I think Telly's going to have diarrhea, Jeffy added as he tried his best not to laugh. Oh, Mr. Sanford, I think I'm gonna explode, Telly groaned as he let out a huge diarrhea explosion from his anus. It got all over the floor of Hooper's store. Oh man. Okay, now that is pretty funny. Okay. All right. The Shadow Reader, along with Jeffy, Black Yoshi, Mario, Rosalina, Mr. Sanford, and the Teen Titans were covered in diarrhea. Jeffy grunted as he enjoyed seeing Telly having diarrhea. Telly then sprayed diarrhea all over the walls and ceiling of the store. Donnie, Telly's having explosive diarrhea, Jeffy said to Mario. I can see that, Jeffy. Now we're going for the diarrhea. Mario said as Rosalina gagged at the smell of Telly's diarrhea. Mario, this diarrhea smells disgusting, Rosalina exclaimed as Black Yoshi saw that his chicken was covered in diarrhea. Yo, man, not cool. My KFC is now covered in Telly Monster's diarrhea, Black Yoshi scoffed. Jesus, Titans, Ramen gagged at the smell of diarrhea. Telly sure has explosive diarrhea. The rest of the Titans agreed as Telly Monster groaned in pain. He left Hooper's store in a hurry to use the bathroom. We're sorry about this, Mario said to Mr. Sanford. It's okay, Mario. I sure hope Telly gets to the bathroom, Mr. Sanford replied. I want to film it, Daddy, Jeffy said to Mario as he grabbed Shadow Reader's video camera. Jeffy, that's my camera, Shadow Reader said, as Jeffy ran out with the camera in his hand. You're gonna catch me first. You gotta catch me first, Shadow. Jeffy grunted as he ran off into Sesame Street. Jeffy, you get back here, Shadow Reader yelled as Rosalina, along with Black Yoshi, were leaving Hooper's store. That monster, though, he had diarrhea all over my chicken, Black Yoshi scoffed. Well, Mario, you and Shadow Reader go after Jeffy with the camera. Me along with Black Yoshi and the Teen Titans will follow Telly. I just hope Jeffy doesn't post that video on YouTube, Rosalina said to Mario and Shadow Reader as they both agreed. If that Jeffy posts Telly having diarrhea on my channel, he is so dead, Shadow Reader growled. Titans, follow Telly Monster, Robin instructed as he and the rest of the Titans ran out of Hooper's store. And this is where I will stop for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog reads Telly's Diarrhea.